Holy moly, technical difficulties, difficult times, difficult technique. Hey people out there, great to have you here and great that you stay at home. Somebody's watching. Hi Patty. It's a fantastic event today. It's probably the first time ever some nice dude like me is tuning all of his guitars. Actually, I do it every week, but I thought everybody is nowadays streaming their home situation because of that shitty virus. Talking about shit. I'm prepared. Best quality. I have a special dealer here where I live. I won't tell you where I live, of course. But let's start with fun. Maybe some playing will accidentally happen. I'm sorry for that in advance. So if you have any questions, feel free. Hi Tim, good to have you here. Feel free to ask it. If I can answer it, I will answer it. And if you're bored, feel free to leave. I won't see it, so that's fine. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my guitars as well, because it's so fucking interesting. This is my newest edition. It's the Epiphone Les Paul Special. Just arrived this week with the power of the mighty DHL, and yeah, let's tune it and then let's listen to it. Okay, if you never tune the guitar, I have a pedal board down here which you actually can't see. Hi Denisa, hi Dave, hi Stefan, good to have you here. So let's start it. The low E string, the probably most played string in metal history, because it's so deep and it's so evil. It's really evil. Now a D. Now it's getting a little bit more happy. Hi Leander. Actually, it's quite interesting that I can read in this distance your names because I'm almost blind. Hi Bob, good to have you here. Yeah, B, the B string. Oh no, let's go back to the G string, because the G string is the pain in the ass string, as we know, because on all the Gibson style guitars, it causes troubles, always troubles. So I'm using not so's. This is my secret tip, which is not secret anymore. Hey Randy, hello Manuel. Oh, Manuel is here, good to see you. We have the high E, which is not as evil as the deep E. Here we are. So that's a deep E. Wow. This is the Carcosa fuzz that you hear. Switch it off. Let's get some Western feeling with a little bit of tremolo. Yes, man, you are right. This was number one. That was fun, wasn't it? Let's go to the next one. I'll be back. Here we have a wicked Joe Bonamassa Firebird. It has his signature on the headstock. Great. It's golden mist. I did some modification to it. I changed the bridge because you couldn't get this fucker in tune. So Vanasali, my guitar tech, managed to make it from a good guitar to a great guitar. Let's tune it. And talking about tuning a Firebird, that's a lot of fun because you have these banjo tuners, and there are nice tuners to tune, but I won't complain, I will tune. And be honest, I think this is more interesting than any Disney Plus One channel or Netflix. It's just pure fun. And here the G again, the G string, all of us. Some B and some E was here. Hi Alexandru, hi Elric, great to have you here. I hope I don't miss anybody. There's nothing but a great A chord. Exciting. That was Joe Bonanza. We have to carry on because we have plenty of guitars to tune, I tell you. And you're still here, that's nice. Let's go. Here I am. That's a beauty. Stanford Crossroad P30. It's a beautiful nitro finish. Smells good. So if you don't have an adding pen at hand, you can use this. It's a little bit more expensive, but it works great. Now search cable. Here we go. Oh, my nails. Okay. Maybe you're a happy guy that you don't hear me too much playing. So now this is number 3, numero 3, or whatever. The G again. I told you about the G string. Little wicked G string. And as you can hear something because it's a hollow body and it has quite a loud sound by itself without any amplification. Hi Martin. And there you go. Hi Oliver! What a great name, Oliver, right? We have some easy river drive here from Electro Harmonix. Oh, as you can see, it tends to feedback. Now not, okay. one of my favorite guitars, I have to say. Plays beautiful, has 2 dog ear P90s, and I prefer Oliver to Ollie. No, it has a history why I call myself Ollie, because always when I did some shit when I was a kid, my parents said Oliver. I was Ollie when I was a nice guy, I was Oliver when I was a bad guy. Yes. We have to move on. It's getting boring. Or not. Next one. Give me a second. I try to entertain you by whistling. Here we are. The little Keith, as I call it. I hope you know which Keith I refer to. Now I have 2 picks. That's bad. The Maybach T54 Tele, quite dusty. I hope a little bit out of tune, because it's all about tuning. Hi, Franzi. Yeah, but no beer, Franzi, no beer. I'm damn sober and I'm trying to tune the guitar. Hey, this is not a wireless guitar. Now I have to find the cable again. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Here we are. I thought this video shoot will be quite easy. It's not. Yes, Eric, I use some open G tuning sometimes, but I'm really a regular Joe. I play the very regular tuning mostly. I have some guitars that have open tuning for slide stuff and such things, but most of the time I play the normal thing, and I never do down tuning because I'm evil enough. I don't need it. D. Here we don't have the bad G string because it's tele style. Shout out to Tony Götz and to Boris Sus, who made it possible to play this beauty. It's such a simple guitar, but it does what it does, and it does it great. And look at those nice tuners. And it's all relict, so I don't have to beat it up myself because I'm a lazy bastard. I don't have to break it. Oh, Boris is here, Dave. On what are you waiting, Dave? Oh, sing mein Song, yes. Besonders, extrem gern. Kissing Lucifer fans should be able to sing along now. Dave, where are you? Anybody know the song? Dave, you are not allowed to play. You know it. Teleman, highly recommended if you're looking for a really great tele with nitro finish. Again, go for Maybach. Nice. Okay, next one. I'm tired. I'll be back. I'm still here. I'm still here. Oh, here I'm here. All right. Et voila. Hey, pal. How are you? Now we're coming to the heavy metal section. This is a Epiphone Brent Hinds, my good old friend Brent. He doesn't know that I'm his friend, but I think I'm a friend of him. Look at this. Look at it. Nice, huh? It has some Brent Hinds pickups and it has a kill switch. Talking about kill switch. So let's tune it. This is my Michael Schenker pose. I thought it looked like Michael Schenker. Jesus, out of tune. The DP. For heavy metal only. Some A. Go for a D. You can sing along if you like to. Or you can clap your hands. You can have a drink. Let's have a drink. I'm thirsty actually. But the fridge is quite far away. Hey Dirk, yes, there is a lot of toilet paper left. And if it's all gone, I just use fresh money. Works as well. So, wow, pure excitement. That's why I never use drop tuning. Hey, what a noise floor. And I say noise gates are for wimps. Very nice guitar. Again, Werner Sally did a great job because the neck was barely unplayable when I came out of the box. That happens sometimes. Quality control is a strange word to some companies, but now it's playing very good. I have to leave you alone for another time. Getting a new guitar just for you. One, two, three. Quelle surprise! Louder? Jesus! You young people always want loud music. I'm a sensitive guy. But can you hear me like talking? Anybody? No? Okay, now not the toilet paper, but the clip-on tuner. And let's talk a second about clip-on tuners. They don't fucking belong on headstocks on stages. They don't. No. If you play in a jazz band, that's fine. Not in a rock band, not in a metal band, not even in a fucking country band. Okay, so let's tune up this beautiful Stanford. Silly me was looking at the floor. That's boring because it's in tune. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. Shit can happen. Sound is very clear. Thank you, Bob. Not like my mind. Good. Let's give it. And another mistake I did, I was announcing to wear a hat. And I'm start sweating, and if I take the hat off now, I look like a douchebag. So I have to tune faster. It's a like cheaper version of the Gibson Hummingbird, which I can't afford at the moment. So this is a very nice workaround from good old Chinatown. China is not very popular now, I know, but it was before the virus. I just gave you an E chord. So let's move on. We still have people on board, so we move on. Give me a second or two. Yes, yes, I love you. What else can we have? Oh. Here we have a Cower guitar. Doc Cower, a great guitar builder from sunny California, built this guitar for me to my specification, and I just wanted a rock and roll workhorse. Very simple. A Powertron pickup, TV Jones Powertron, a Bixby, and volume and tone. That's it. And a jack input, of course. And again, we have these funny banjo tuners. And Doc is a clever guy because Firebirds tend to neck dive. That means like going down. So the tuners are quite heavy, and he just replaced the metal ones with these plastic knobbies, which works great and makes the headstock much lighter. So give it a tune. Highly concentrated like a classical trained musician. I'm sitting here, sweating under my head. Try to get this nice beauty in tune. Oh, by the way, it's called Darth Vader. Just if you're wondering how my guitars are called. God. I think. Hey, we now 16 people. That's great. It's much more than it's allowed to meet in public. Also here the G is a little fucker again. Good. Good. That's fine. No massive dive bombs, and again, out of tune. Just put new strings on. Bad idea again. chords from the days when I drove taxi in New York. It was a sad time because I only knew 2 or 3 chords. That was not funny. Hi, John, brother. Can you do this? Can you? I don't think so. Yeah. Le Gabber. Only a couple more to go. Hey, great that you're still here. I'm still here. We're all here. Just give me a second. Here we have a very rare 4-string guitar, which is very easy to play because it's only 4 strings. Hey, John. So no play along here because I don't want to kill my guitar amp. So it's only tuning, and that's all I promised you. There was no clickbaiting. My other guitar tech, Fabian Rosenzweig, who's living almost next door, just exchanged the whole hardware. So it was all chrome, because so I don't need a mirror. I just can look at myself and be very happy to see all the wrinkles very closely. I hope Luca Leonbruni is not watching, because he shouldn't see me doing stuff like that. It's in tune. Next one. What can I offer you? I can offer you yes, a Duesenberg. Yes, a very nice Thunderbird. We have a double cat, inspired by, anybody? Guess, inspired by no one? Rickenbacker. A little bit, at least. So, my good buddy Johnny Depp, I don't know if you ever heard from him. He plays Duesenberg as well as Ronnie Wood, my other buddy, who doesn't know that I'm his buddy. Let's give it a tune. Duesenberg, the German company. They make really, really nice guitars, also with nitro finishes, beautiful designed hardware, good quality. They even have something like a quality management. Crazy, isn't it? So when you order one, you'll get a decent guitar out of the box with a case in the box. You have some pretty locking tuners here. Can you see it? And it's all in this art deco, as we say. We museum freaks and history freaks. And it has their own system, Dremel system, which works really nice. Somebody said louder. Let's get louder. Sorry. This nice feedback that I'm always achieving is the Digitech Freak Out. It's a very nice pedal if you need feedback and you can play as loud as hell. I'm not fucking Manowar, so my neighbors will thank me that I have this pedal to produce some feedback. Good! Jesus. Now I can't sit, but you can see my belly, which is not good. Now we come to a very, very special guitar. This is a Duesenberg Outlaw with this special leather skin. It's of course not real leather, it's vinyl or whatever. And why is it special? Because a couple of years ago I just quit making music. I was fed up and I sold all my guitars, and then I just decided to come back, to have a comeback. Hey, nobody noticed. Anyway, and the first guitar I started again was a PRS Standard, and I was just not feeling really good with the PRS. So Dave Fabian, who's maybe still here, I don't know, gave me the advice, hey, ask Bodo, he has Duesenberg. And I said, Duesenberg, never heard of it. And so I went to Bodo and he showed me this guitar and I was like, boah, it's massive, it's really a heavy fucker. So when you wear it for hours, when you play live, and this is a joke because I don't play live, so I don't care how heavy it is. It's just a beautiful guitar and plays like a charm. It has a super low action. You should see my dog over there. She's sleeping and she's probably thinking, what the fuck is he doing? But still 17 people. I think this is just a fun event. We should do it on a weekly basis. No? Just an idea. I'm sweating here under my head. Thank you, Tom. I know. Ist fast besser als der Peter Reber und der Peach Weber und der DJ Antoine im Blick. Feel free to sing along, to clap along, come on. Okay, I see. Next one. Yeah, Swiss Music Award. Looking forward to meet my friends again. Hi, Blick. Hi, Göhle. Göhle plays Duesenberg as well. I'm so sorry. All right. Oh, that's comfortable. I don't have to stand up. What do we have here? This is a Titan. It's a KR2. It's also made by Doc Cower, and it's a custom shop as well. It has this crazy finish. It has this crazy bridge, and it has a kill switch. Let's bring it in tune. give me a second. If you have questions, you can ask your neighbor. DG. Tuning guitars since 40 years. You must have a pretty kitchen, Tom. Does your kitchen sound as well like that? That was a Morse code, and if you find out what I just Morse, is it Morse? It's not Morse. Rubbish. Anyway, very nice guitar. It has a P90, like my favorite pickups, and it has a Powertron, a TV Jones Powertron. Exciting. So, what else do we have here in stock? We have, I'm tired. We have this other Titan, the KR1, built also by Doc Howard. Thank you, Doc. It has many switches, 2 pickups, 1 tone, that's it. It has a really a telly feeling when you play it, but it doesn't sound like a telly. Interesting enough. By the way, did you notice that the Eurovision Sound Contest is cancelled? Song contest, not sound. Doesn't have anything to do with sound, sorry. Hey, Morse code! Yes, you're right. You just won a meet and greet with Luca Henny. Hey, how good is this? I think some Swiss musician won't talk to me anymore after this show, because I have more viewers and I don't care. That must be enough, because I really have to get rid of that hat and I need a beer afterwards. Okay. This is Little Keith, because it's a very cheap, inexpensive guitar, but it plays great. It's a choir Telefinity. This little thing costs about $200, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's really... When I worked in a guitar store, some of you might remember, we had the cheapest guitar. We called it the Mickey Mouse guitar, and it was like 190, no, it was like almost 300 Swiss francs. And it was such a garbage. And I do remember that one of the sales guys always showed it with a Mesa Boogie, and he was really a good player, and it was like, and people said, wow, what a great guitar for only 300 francs. And it was such a garbage guitar. And to make a long story short, I'm just really surprised how good guitars are nowadays. for a decent price. Good. That was the story of my life when I was young, when I sold guitars to lovely people like you many, many years ago. So we have in this row one more to go. I'm losing a little bit of overview. So this is a Fret King. It's named by me. The Fret King is of course a reversed Firebirdish nice guitar, and we have here the tuners are so close that if you have big hands like Zakk Wylde, I think you start to cry. I can tune it, he barely could tune it. Again, everything is upside down, and something about the pickup while I'm tuning this guitar. There is a P90, but it's a staggered P90. That means you can make out of a single coil a humbucker. Isn't this great? It's fucking magic. So it's in tune. We have 4 more to go. You guys are crazy that you're still with me. I'm crazy that I'm still tuning. Say hi to Tommy, the Iomi. This is a vintage S6. It's not an SG. They are clever. They don't want to get trouble with the authentic guitar makers, so they just call it S6. But I think they don't care about copyright infringement. They just build nice guitars. Again, this is a crazy affordable guitar and just plays nice. So you ask yourself maybe why it doesn't play nice. I just can't. Everything is freaking out here on the board. That's why because I have a overdrive and a fuzz together, which is not as clever as it could be. Now everything is dead. Hey! So, my Black Sabbath guitar for special reasons. Okay, here we have a Strat and we have a brutal noise floor anyway. A so-called super Strat because it has the humbucker and 2 single coils, and it's a vintage. Again, it's specially made. It was made for new music by Duesenberg. I think there are like 150 guitars worldwide of this model, and I have one. And what's really cool about that guitar is that the tremolo system is pretty neat. It's really good. And as some people maybe know, I'm a big fan of Jeff Beck. So I used it a lot on the Kissing Lucifer record, and I will use it again, of course. Jesus, this amp drives me nuts. There's some interference, something is going on. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. Can you hear me? Can you? I was in the other building. My oldest guitar ever. I know. This is because of me, Tom. I make every guitar sound shitty. My oldest guitar ever, it's a 91 Epiphone, and it is crooked as hell, so I use it mostly for slides, and it's in an open G tuning to have some bottlenecks. Don't look on the floor. So we have a D, we have an A, we have a D, we have a F flat, F sharp, an A, and a D, which is very handy. You just use one finger and you can play guitar. I can play guitar, but everybody can play guitar like that. And you can use it with the bottleneck, which is super duper. So, hey, we made it almost. The tuning mayhem is almost done. What do we have? We have a Hey Corina, Flying Weed by my lovely friends from Epiphone. Huh? I love cheap guitars. I love expensive guitars, of course, but I think it's quite cool that you can get good guitars for a little money. This is also open G tuning because I can afford it. It's an A, it's a D. Sorry for singing. I didn't meant to hurt you. Hello, Maro Maro. Hey, hi Kai, I can see you now. I'm so busy, like having everything under control, except for myself. I always look in the screen instead of the camera, so as you can see, I'm not the very best trained influencer. Talk about influencing. How's life? Anyway, I hope you found your package of toilet paper and a lot of drinks. I just don't get it. How can you buy all the toilet paper? This is just... It's open G. I shouldn't play like that. Hey. Don't say I didn't warn you. I really need some drink soon, otherwise I'll dehydrate and I'll fall down like an old man would do. 2 more to go, and then you're free to go. Hey, this is my little parlor. I played it on the wedding of my daughter. And talking about my daughter, I didn't see her for 2 weeks now, as well as my grandchild, which really sucks big time. Fuck you, Corona. Show the dog. I will show the dog. Wait. The problem is the camera is mounted, and as soon as 2 more guitars are, I'll get her a cookie later and she will come. She will fly. I'll promise. Because dogs are better than humans, as we all know, and definitely better than I am. So, a very nice Arden Luther guitar. Thank you very much. And we have the very last. And then I'm just to the bass players out there, you're great. Have I told you that I started out with bass? Oh, come on, Heike, der San muss noch ein bisschen sich gedulden, dann kann er die India sehen. Oh, run. I started playing bass, and I'm gonna tell you now a secret. My first band was called Guitar Kings. And we were 2 people, and I was pretty sure that I'll be big one day, which is not true. Okay, now on certain requests, I'm gonna show you the best piece of my gear. So maybe it's gonna touch it. Moment. My dog. Tom? Did you see her? Hey guys, we made it. We tuned 20 guitars. I could tune something else, but I don't know. Welcome. Hey, because I'm working on another career as a mandolin player. And I tell you now a secret. These things to tune is hell. I don't like it, but I like to play it. I'm not good, but I like it. So we're gonna close this fantastic show. We were almost for an hour tuning guitars, and we had so many people sticking with me. And hey, that was a lot of fun actually. And I hope more people will tune guitars instead of making war or whatever. Tune guitars, make love, and stay at fucking home. Fuck at home, whatever. But stay at home, take care, and love you guys. And maybe I have another more or less crazy idea to entertain you in the future. So this beautiful live stream will be shut down in a moment. And see you soon. I'll take off my hat, but you won't see it.